we have been trying to get this guy to come on the air for a very long time, and it was finally booked. He's finally agreed to join us, and a lot of it has to do with what happened yesterday on this very show between our own Tiki Barber and Joe Beningo. They obviously had a little issue together, and so everybody's got an opinion. And that's one thing I've learned. Everybody's got an opinion. Can you believe Joe did that Tiki this and that? So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we are joined by Bad Tiki.
Thanks for the intro, you stupid Chucky doll. Good Tiki. Finally, we meet. I've been living in your goody two-shoes shadow for far too long.
Wow. So, what's your thoughts on the Beningo Tiki dispute from yesterday, Bad Tiki?
That old grumpy bag of bones? Sure, let's talk about an irrelevant 70-year-old man with ugly green socks who simps for Joe Namath.
Jeez, man. Wow. Do you have an opinion, though, on what happened yesterday, Bad Tiki?
Listen, I'll break that old man's back. You can tell that senior citizen have fun texting Coach Sala when I shove his flip phone so far up his backside, he'll need a colonoscopy to get it back. It'll bring new meaning to Oda Pain, bro. Try me, you senile frog.
Senile frog. Wow. Good Tiki. Do you have a question for Bad Tiki?
Bad Tiki. Can I ask you a question? Like, where in the world did you get the idea that I would ever have this type of personality inside of me?
I will not answer questions from Good Tiki. I will only take them from my red-headed little Muppet. What else you got, Virgin Ed Sheeran?
Oh, my God. I mean, Bad Tiki, that's very aggressive for you to say that to me.
How else would I refer to a pathetic man-child who scores garbage baseball games, purposely roots for the Nets, watches wrestling, and dresses like a 10-year-old wearing his older brother's hand-me-downs, and your hair is red?
Okay. I mean, I can't argue with you about that with Bad Tiki. Jeez.
Well, it's time for me to go. I have better things to do. I have a private cooking lesson with Chef Gordon Ramsay, and then I'm doing push-ups. I love doing push-ups.
Well, we appreciate it, Bad Tiki. Will you have time to ever come on with us again? Is that a possibility?
Nice try, you fat Ron Weasley. I don't need your invitation. Oh, and Tommy, your picks suck. Bad Tiki, out.
Wow. Boy, that was short and sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, the debut of Bad Tiki.
Oh, man. That's like Bizarro Tiki.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber.
Just in case anyone gets confused, that's an AI of Tiki Barber. Thank you.
This is Tiki Barber.
That's funny. This reminds me of the first time Jesse Palmer, who I don't think cussed, by the way. Did you see his thing over the weekend?
Jesse Palmer, formerly of The Bachelor.
Of The Bachelor. Currently of The Bachelor. He's still doing it.
He still does
He's
that?
the host of The Bachelor.
Oh, wow. He graduated into host. Good for
Yes,
him.
but he was my teammate, and for the Giants, played a couple of games. Then he left prudently and became The Bachelor.
Made a very smart business decision.
Very great business decision, and he's still doing The Bachelor all these years later. But the first time he met Rondé, I forgot where he was. He went somewhere and met Rondé's golf tournament or something like that. He comes back and he's like, dude, your brother is Bizarro Tiki. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he looks like you, but he is so not you.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he is crazy.
He's kind of like Bad Tiki.
He's Bad Tiki.
Maybe that was the inspiration.
Must have been. Bizarro Tiki.
Well, we appreciate it. Hopefully you can rebook him. Bad Tiki was something else. I don't know why he's going after me all the time.
No, your hair is brown now, by the way.
I know,
I do like Virgin Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
Try me, you senile frog.
well, the truth is, once you're a redhead, you're a redhead for life. It's kind of the way it works.
Okay,
Like,
but it's brown.
no, I get that, but anybody who's a redhead, like once they've had the hair that's red,
How does it
sticks with
how
you
does it
forever.
not stay red? That's what I don't understand.
It's a weird thing about us as redheads.
But
Like,
don't when you get older, your hair goes lighter. So if you're red, shouldn't it go blonde?
not for us. We're a very different kind of people. Like our hair, for some reason, turns like very brown. My dad was just like that. Like my dad always had brown hair. And he would tell me, oh, I was a redhead. I was just as red-haired as you when I was a kid. I'm like, there's no way. Then he would show me these old crusty Polaroids.
Yeah.
And I'd say, holy crap. Like, he's right. So,
When did it turn?
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like when I first met you, which was years ago now, it was red.
Yeah. Oh, when I started here in 2007, full-time with Joe, I had red hair. I think it was sometime like around 13 or 14, like coincidentally when I met my wife. Maybe she was only attracted to me because she didn't think I was.
Oh, maybe she's secretly dyeing your hair.
You know, I've had people make that accusation, and that kind of bothers me.
I mean, do you buy your own shampoo?
No.
Okay. Do you open it and see if it's anything in it? Do you test your shampoo?
No, I don't test my shampoo.
I bet she's dyeing your hair.
Is that what you think's going on?
I think your wife is dyeing your hair with
You think
your shampoo. I think your wife is dyeing your hair.
She had a secret plan to turn me out of being a redhead?
I will not be married to a redhead.
By the way, quick note, go ahead.
Bad Tiki is an AI-generated personality. He does not actually exist or possess a soul. The views and opinions expressed by Bad Tiki do not represent the views of the real Tiki Barber.
Good. I'm glad.
Thanks for playing the disclaimer.
This is Tiki Barber.
I'm very, very happy that that's all been cleared up. Chris is in Ronkonkoma. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing, guys? I just had a little question for Tiki.
What's up?
And I'm a big Jets fan, and I watched a lot of Giant preseason football. And the Jets, I think Tommy DeVito is an NFL-ready quarterback.
Tommy DeVito is interesting. He has some swagger to him, man.
Listen, he's NFL. He's better than anything the Jets have on their roster right now, and you only have to do is go sign him.
Well,
you mean the Jets?
Yeah, well, what the hell do you think he meant? We're talking about Zach Wilson sucking. Like any human being who breathes and throws the football for a living is probably a better option than Zach Wilson.
And Evan,
Yeah.
Another thing is, what you call it, they should have signed Mike White because, and I'll give you the reason why, and Tiki would argue this, that Mike McDaniels, who had the quarterback that's always hurt, and he made him his backup.
Oh, Mike McDaniel down in Miami. Yeah, Mike McDaniel down in Miami signed Mike White as his backup quarterback.
Couple of things. First of all, I'll let you answer the Tommy DeVito thing because right now I'm in the position of anyone who plays the position.
Livingston, New Jersey's finest.
Is a better option than Zach Wilson. If my argument for Tim Boyle has nothing to do with what Tim Boyle did in 3 games.
Yeah.
So I'm certainly not going to sit here on Tommy DeVito, talk about Tommy DeVito in a way in which, like, I was so turned off by what he did in the preseason that I would dismiss that. Anybody's a better option than Zach Wilson. So, fine. Mike White should have been re-signed. Like, I agree.
Well, I mean, Mike
because
White.
It's a backup quarterback job.
But I also think that the Jets knew that they were going to get Aaron Rodgers. And Zach is already under contract for another year. And so it probably became an economic thing. Like, how much is Mike White going to demand on the open market?
Yeah, but you're still paying Zach Wilson money for being a first-round pick. And when they drafted Zach Wilson, what did they do?
But it's almost a sunk cost.
Yeah,
so, like, you're not worried about it because it's already on your books. Instead of adding new money on your books with Mike White.
You have to worry more about, hey, God forbid something happens, who gives me a better chance to win?
Yeah.
Like, the Jet plan.
Nobody was thinking about that, though.
Yeah, but you have to think about that.
I don't know, man.
You don't think about what happens if my quarterback goes down?
I think that's the last thing on a GM or head coach's mind.